Imagine you have a well-written test that passes consistently, then one day, for no apparent reason, it fails. You scratch your head, rerun it, and it passes again. Sound familiar? This frustrating scenario often points to a fundamental principle in testing that is sometimes overlooked. What is test isolation for unit tests? At its core, test isolation means that every single unit test should run completely independently of all other tests. Each test should set up its own environment, execute, and then tear down its changes, ensuring it does not leave any residue or alter the state for subsequent tests. The why behind this is critical for building reliable software. When tests are not isolated, they can become interdependent, meaning the outcome of one test might accidentally influence the outcome of another. This leads to what we call flaky tests or non-deterministic tests. A test that passes one moment and fails the next, without any code changes, completely undermines your confidence in the test suite. If tests are relying on a shared database state or a global variable modified by a previous test, then their results are not truly reflecting the unit of code under examination. This makes debugging incredibly difficult because a failure might not be in the code being tested but rather a side effect from an entirely different test. True isolation ensures that if a test fails, you know the problem lies precisely within the code it is designed to check, rather than a ripple effect from elsewhere. It also allows you to run tests in parallel, significantly speeding up your continuous integration pipeline without worrying about race conditions between tests. This principle makes your tests reliable, repeatable, and a trustworthy safety net for your software development process. So, how do we achieve this crucial isolation? Practically, it involves several techniques. You can use mocking or stubbing to replace external dependencies like databases, network calls, or other complex services with controlled test doubles. Each test should also initialize its own fresh data or objects, rather than reusing shared instances. Avoiding global state or static variables that can be modified by multiple tests is also essential. For larger systems, sometimes spinning up an in-memory database or a dedicated test container for each test run can enforce strict boundaries. This concept is so fundamental that many consider it the first principle of unit testing. When your tests are truly isolated, they are often referred to as hermetic tests, meaning they are self-contained and provide repeatable results regardless of the order they run in or the environment. This determinism is invaluable. It transforms your test suite from a collection of checks into a precise diagnostic tool. By ensuring each unit test operates in its own pristine sandbox, you gain immensely in debugging efficiency, test suite reliability, and overall code quality. This commitment to isolation provides a solid foundation for trustworthy code, allowing you to develop and refactor with confidence, knowing that your automated tests will accurately highlight any regressions or bugs in the specific unit they are designed to cover.
If this helps you fix faster, like, subscribe, and keep debugging with us.